Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel today, and we've got exciting news from the world of Formula 1 that you won't want to miss out on. Our main story focuses on Lewis Hamilton and a recent warning he was issued by the Ferrari teams ordered, but that's not all. We've also got the latest on Charles Leclerc and some intriguing developments involving Ferrari's team principal, Vasseur. So buckle up because we're diving into the deep drama and the strategy and the future of these F1 giants. So the first story we're going to be talking about is Lewis Hamilton and his recent comments regarding Ferrari's team orders. As we all know, Hamilton is set to join in Ferrari in 2025, and a move that has sent shockwaves through the F1 world. The decision marks the end of an era for Hamilton and Mercedes, where he won 6 of his 7 world championships, and the beginning of a new chapter with one of the most iconic sport teams in motorsport history. But it seems the 7-time world champion is already thinking ahead about how he'll fit into the Italian team dynamics, and particularly when it comes to a delicate issue of team orders. In a recent interview, Hamilton expressed caution about Ferrari's history with team orders. He highlighted that while the team orders are a standard part of Formula 1, they need to be handled carefully to avoid friction within the team. Hamilton pointed out that Ferrari has sometimes struggled with balancing the interests of both drivers, citing examples from between past seasons where team orders led to controversy. For instance, the 2019 season saw tensions between Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc, and on top of that with incidents like the Russian Grand Prix where a pre-race agreement between the drivers fell apart, leading to public scrutiny and internal frustration. Hamilton's comments are particularly interesting because they suggest he's already thinking about how to actually navigate Ferrari internal politics, with Charles Leclerc firmly established as Ferrari's golden boy, having been with the team since 2019 and securing multiple race wins and pole position. Hamilton's arrival could create a fascinating dynamic, as Leclerc has often been preferred driver in key strategic moments, and his relationship with the team is deeply rooted. Hamilton, on the other hand, brings unparalleled experience, success, and a global brand that could shift the balance of power within. The big question, will Ferrari prioritize one driver over the other, or will they manage to strike a balance? Team orders have always been a contentious topic in Formula 1, and Ferrari is no stranger to this debate. Historically, the team have often leaned towards favoring one driver, especially during championship battles, for example. During the Michael Schumacher era, the team was built entirely around the German driver, with teammates like Rubens Barrichello and also playing a supporting role. More importantly, Vettel-Leclerc partnership showing signs of strength when both drivers were given equal status, leading to on-track clashes and also strategic missteps. Hamilton's arrival could either ease or exacerbate these challenges. On one hand, his experience and maturity might help him navigate the complexities of team dynamics. On the other hand, Leclerc's ambition and desire to lead Ferrari to its first championship since 2008 could create a competitive environment that's hard to manage. Hamilton's comments suggest he's aware of these potential pitfalls and is already thinking about how to approach them. He emphasizes the importance of clear communication and fairness, saying that the team's orders should only be used when absolutely necessary, and in that way that benefits the team as a whole. One thing is for sure, Hamilton's move to Ferrari is shaping up to be one of the most talked about storylines in F1 history. It's not just about the on-track performance, but also about how the two sports' biggest stars will coexist with one of the most storied teams in motorsport. Will Hamilton's arrival elevate Ferrari to a championship contention, or will it create internal tensions that hinder their progress? And how will Charles Leclerc respond to the sharing the spotlight with one of the greatest drivers of all time? But speaking of Leclerc, that brings us to our next topic, because the second story is all about Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari star that has been in the headlines recently, but not just for his performances on the track. Let's dive into what's been happening with Leclerc and a year that has been proven to be pivotal for this driver. Now, Leclerc has had a mixed start to the 2024 season, while he's shown flashes of brilliance, and there's also been moments of frustration. One of the biggest talking points has been his relationship with the team and how he's adapting to the new car. Ferrari introduced significant upgrades last season to the SF24 chassis this season, aiming to close the gap between Red Bull and Mercedes. However, like many drivers, Leclerc faced so many challenges during that season and in extracting the maximum performance from that car. Reports suggest that he had been working closely with Ferrari's engineers throughout the season in order to fine-tune the setup, however, particularly focusing on improving tire management, race pace, which was recurring issues in early races. Despite these challenges, Leclerc had delivered some astounding performances. For example, at the season opener in Bahrain, he secured a podium finish showcasing his ability to compete at the highest level. However, inconsistencies in subsequent countries, such as disappointing qualifying session in Saudi Arabia and strategic misstep in Australia, have highlighted the need for further improvements. Leclerc has been vocal about his frustrations, emphasizing the importance of addressing these issues quickly to stay in the championship fight. Another interesting development is Leclerc's contract situation, with Lewis Hamilton's arrival confirmed for 2025, as questions have been raised about Leclerc's long-term future with Ferrari. Leclerc's current contract runs until the end of 2024, while negotiations for an extension are reportedly underway. The timing of Hamilton's announcement has added a layer of complexity, and some insiders believe that Leclerc could be weighing his options, especially if he feels that Ferrari's strategies doesn't align with the ambitions. There have been whispers from the interest from other top teams, including Mercedes, who will be looking for a replacement for Hamilton. However, others argue that Leclerc is fully committed to Ferrari and sees Hamilton's arrival as an opportunity to learn from one of the greatest sport drivers. Leclerc's relationship with Ferrari has always been a focal point. Since joining the team, we've also seen in 2019 that he has been the future for Ferrari and the driver who could lead them back to championship glory. His raw speed, qualifying prowess, and ability to deliver under pressure have earned him his admiration of fans and respect of his peers. However, the pressure of being Ferrari's lead driver is immense, and the arrival of Hamilton could either alleviate or amplify that pressure. On one hand, having a teammate of Hamilton's caliber could push Leclerc to new heights, and on the other hand, it could lead to an internal competition of strategic dilemmas for the team. One thing's for sure, Leclerc's role at Ferrari is more important than ever. As the team looks to rebuild and challenge for championships, Leclerc will need to step up and deliver consistent performances. His ability to adapt to the new car, work with the team to address his weakness, and maintain his focus amidst the growing speculation about his future will be crucial. The 2024 season could define Leclerc's career, either cementing his status as Ferrari's leading man or prompting him to seek new challenges elsewhere. But how will he handle the pressure of having Hamilton as a teammate? And what does this mean for Ferrari's team principal, Frédéric Vasseur? That's where we're heading next. The third story takes us behind the scenes to look at Ferrari's team principal, Frédéric Vasseur, a figure who has become synonymous with Ferrari's recent resurgence in Formula 1. Since taking the helm, Vasseur has been instrumental in steering the team through a period of rebuilding and recalibration, aiming to restore Ferrari to the former glory. However, the 2024 season has presented a new set of challenges for the Frenchman, testing his leadership skills and strategic acumen like never before. Vasseur's role has been multifaceted, and also on one hand, he has been deeply involved in managing the team's on-track performances, ensuring that the car remains competitive and that the drivers are the best possible to succeed. On the other hand, he had to also navigate the complexities and the team dynamics, particularly in the light of the high-profile signing of Lewis Hamilton. Reports indicate that Vasseur played a pivotal role in convincing the 7-time world champion to make the switch to Ferrari, and a move that had sent shockwaves through the F1 world. Now, Vasseur faces also bigger things, as he is daunting task of integrating Hamilton into the team, and a process that requires careful handling to ensure harmony and maximizing performance. However, the integration of Hamilton has not been without challenges. Rumors of tension within the team have resurfaced, particularly concerning the balance of interest between Hamilton and also Leclerc. Ferrari's homegrown star Leclerc, who has been with Ferrari since 2019, has established himself as a key figure within the team, and his relationship with Hamilton will be crucial to Ferrari's success. Vasseur, known for his nonsense approach to the straightforward communication style, has been an inevitable task of managing these two superstar drivers early on. Early season errors such as misjudged tire call in Australia, the cost Leclerc a podium, prompted Vasseur to restructure the strategy team, poaching a senior engineer from McLaren renowned for split-second decision making. Balancing their ambition, egos, and also expectations will be one of the most significant tests of his leadership, and the stakes are high, as any internal discord could derail Ferrari's championship aspirations. On top of this, beyond interpersonal dynamics, Vasseur faces immense pressure to deliver Ferrari's first constructors title since 2008. Now, Red Bull's dominance remains formidable, with Max Verstappen showcasing nearly flawless reliability, while Mercedes' radical rear wing innovations have narrowed the gap in cornering speeds. In addition to managing drivers, Vasseur must also ensure that the Ferrari remains competitive in the Constructors' Championship. The 2024 season has seen fierce competition from rivals such as Red Bull and Mercedes, both of whom are relentless in their pursuit of dominance, and every decision Vasseur makes, from race strategy to resource allocation, is also carrying immense weight. The margin for error is slim, and the pressure is immense. Ferrari fans, known for their passion and high expectations, are eagerly watching to see if Vasseur can deliver the results they crave. Vasseur's leadership has also been characterized by pragmatism and also a focus on long-term goals. He's not one to make impulsive decisions or to succumb to external pressures. Instead, he relies on data, and also he relies on data collaboration and clear vision to guide the team forward. This approach has served him well in the past. And also that, can he maintain a delicate balance within the team while keeping Ferrari competitive on the track? Only time will tell.